Hello there, boys and girls, and happy Friday. As I like to say, TGIF, thank goodness, or thank God it's Friday. We've made it to the end of another week. I'm proud of you, and let's make some art today. Now, I have to tell you, I changed things up a bit for the end of the week here because, like a typical guy, I forgot that this coming Sunday is Mother's Day. And not only did I have to scramble here at home to plan some secret activities for my wife along with my kids, I had to scramble a little bit and think of what we could do artistically for our moms. Because even though we're getting older now, I still think mom would appreciate a gift of art from us all. So I am basically interrupting the regularly scheduled lesson for today. Eighth grade, we were going to add some more to our paper mache animal faces. We'll just continue that on Monday. Seventh grade, we were about ready to finish sketching in the bottom half of our wooden mannequins drawing, and we will again push that to Monday. So you kids are probably wondering what you're going to post for me as far as a grade by 3 o'clock today. Well, I'm going to leave that wide open. And as long as you post something artistic, you're going to receive credit for your art class this week. Okay, so 8th grade, I don't care if you want to post just your blob of paper mache as it is drying. I will accept that. If you want to accept the little sketch, or if you want to post, the little sketch that we're doing today, I will accept that. Or if you want to post any other piece of art that you created this week, I will accept that also. Okay, so just put something there in on Google Classroom by 3 o'clock today, and I'll accept it. 7th grade, the same goes for you. If you want to post your mostly drawn image of the wooden mannequin that we've been working on so nicely this week, post it. If you want to post this picture that we're going to draw today, fine. If you want to post some other drawing that you did this week in your spare moments, in your spare time, go for it. I will accept anything artistic this week for your grade. Keep tuning in and keep working hard, and I'll continue to be proud of you people. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a basic flower for Mom. Okay? It's going to be a rose, I believe. All I did was look up a little tutorial. I'm starting here at the top of my page with my pencil. You saw my eraser, my blending stump. So I'm just going with one of these little online tutorials, and there's no right or wrong to how we're going to do this, but we're going to make it happen. Okay, so it says to draw kind of like a coffee bean type of an arrangement here at the top of your page first. The reason I'm working at the top of the page here is because the flower itself is going to be up here, and then we're going to move downward towards the bottom of the page with the stem. Okay, so I'm just smudging that up a bit, adding my own little variations and details as we move forward. Okay, step 2, it says to do this. It says to start working on a spiral coming out of that coffee bean type of an arrangement. Okay, and I'm swirling around the center like so. There's no right or wrong way, because I always tell my art students that nature is just so random, and there's no any flower that is exactly the same as the other. no snowflake. That is the same as another. No raindrop. No tree. No mountain. There's no any one of those in particular that has an exact replica in nature. So the same holds true in art. My flower is different than yours, different than so many others, but very, very special. And your mom will think it's very, very special. Okay, now, here's what we're going to do. Coming out of this line here, it says to draw a second squiggly line. And this second, see what we're doing is we're adding layers of petals. And this second squiggly line is going to meet up. It's kind of like a V shape down here. It's going to meet up with an arrangement over here, which is going to wrap into the spiral. Now I'm just going to take you through the pencil version here. You can leave it as a graphite sketch. That's your decision. I'm going to widen this space just a little bit. Remember, we can always adjust on the fly. Now, I don't know what to tell you about surprising your mom, because I know sometimes moms will listen to you as you do your lessons. I don't know if you want to hide away on this drawing and try to keep it a secret until Sunday or what. That's your call. I don't know how you're going to do that. It's hard to keep secrets from our moms. They're just so naturally intuitive. They know everything. And being a clueless guy, I can tell you, I'd be lost without my wife. And my mom has passed away, but she was the same way, just a wonderful person, and she knew everything, and was just a true hero and blessing to me, as I'm sure your moms are to you. Okay, so here's what it says. We're going to start making this a little more three-dimensional by pulling down this side of the flower here and this side of the flower here. I like that. It's looking really, really cool. And then all I'm doing, you guys, you know, I just go all over the place randomly. Any place that you think there will be a dark and shadowy area of the flower itself, you go back in with some more graphite and your blending stump or your finger and make those shadows and values a little deeper and a little more noticeable. Like, for example, here on the edge, okay, there might be a little shadow under that edge where those petals are kind of wrapping into each other. Okay? Alright, now let's do this. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. We're going to wrap another petal around, and it's going to kind of teardrop. But I'm not going to finalize the entire teardrop. Here's why. I can already see in the tutorial that there's going to be another teardrop shape on this side, and it's going to kind of overlap this petal that I'm working on here. Okay, so give me a moment here. I'm going to clean this up just a little bit. Okay. And so here comes the other teardrop petal, and you see how it's going to meet this other one. And they're going to overlap just a smidge. And remember, yours doesn't have to look like mine. Mine's a little different than the tutorial from which I'm working. And that's okay. And I can tell you, being a parent of 3 awesome kids, I cherish these little homemade gestures of kindness and love that I have received through the years from my kiddos. This pair of parallel petal lines is just going to kind of fade into that teardrop there. And then inside here and inside here, I'm going to shadow it slightly, smear up and smudge up these lines. Keeping an eye on the clock here, we're at about 11 minutes in. We'll go a little further. Pretty sure this tutorial extends the flower downward into a stem formation. So let's take a peek at that before I keep blabbing and talking away much of our time. There's yet another layer of an outside petal here. I think it's coming together nicely, and I hope you're having fun. And I think your mom is going to love it. And like I said, when the video is over, don't stop here with the graphite. I mean, you can leave it graphite, that's fine. Pencil drawings are nice. But you might want to outline it and color it. You might want to turn it into a card. This might be the outside cover to a homemade card. I don't know, that's your decision. Okay, let's draw. The stem. Little U shape there. And there's some curvy leaves that help make up the top part to the stem. Sorry about that. That was the buzzer for the dryer. My studio is down here next to the laundry room. I'm sure you guys are sharing your workspace with family members as well. All kind of things going on in this new environment in which we find ourselves. Okay, so it says to draw the stem curvy like a piece of spaghetti. So let's do that. And I'm trying to keep the second side of my stem as uniformly straight as I can with the opposite side. back and forth I'll go. And you can add way more detail even after the video is over. You can put thorns on there if you like. You can put other leaves if you like. But here's what I'm going to finish up with these. Side leaves, just to add a nice little effect to Mom's beautiful flower, because our moms are beautiful. They do so much for us, and it's just such a wonderful thing to remember them on Mother's Day. Let me clean this edge up here a little bit. Maybe make that a bit smaller. Okay, I'm checking the time there. Moving in on 16 minutes, so I better finish off here with this second leaf, and then I'll leave the final details to you kiddos. Okay, but like I said, I'm going to leave this week's posting of your artwork wide open. Just post something today by 3 o'clock to let me know that you were artistically creative throughout the week. So like I said, 8th grade, it could be simply your paper mache blob. It could be this nice flower. It could be a different picture that you created. Post something nice though. Post something that you put some time into. 7th grade, you can post your mannequin drawing, or you can post this flower, or something else, and we'll get back to the regular lessons on Monday. Okay? So as you know, I can go on and on and on with these drawings, but I better stop and let you kiddos decide how you're going to finish this up for Mom. Treat your mom well, not only this weekend, but every day. When you're an older guy like me, you're going to wish she was still around. Or an older gal, sorry, girls. So cherish your mom, love her up, extra special this weekend. And just show her and tell her how much you adore her and how much you love her. Okay, kiddos, thanks for watching. Hope you have a beautiful, lovely weekend with your family. Happy Mother's Day, happy drawing, and we'll talk real soon. Post me a piece of art by 3 o'clock. Okay? Thank you, kiddos. Bye-bye.